Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today, it's Monday, December 4th, 2023. Number 1, the fighting between Israel and Hamas resumed Friday after a 7-day ceasefire. Although Qatari foreign ministry officials said Friday that efforts were continuing to move peace talks along, during the first day of resumption, Israel struck 400 to 500 Hamas targets across Gaza, with reports of hundreds of Palestinians killed Friday. As discussions ramped up about ceasefires, an increase of bombings, reports of the wounded, and fatalities, a New York Times report raised the possibility that this war could have been avoided. The Times reported that Israel not only knew of the Hamas plan, but they knew about the plan more than a year before the October 7th attack. Number 2, in one day, 2 different judicial decisions came down against Donald Trump's calls for presidential immunity. U.S. District Judge Tanya Chutkan rejected the claim in a federal case against him that charges the former president with plotting to overturn the 2020 presidential election. In her ruling, Judge Chutkan stated, whatever immunities a sitting president may enjoy, the United States has only one chief executive at a time, and that does not confer a lifelong get-out-of-jail-free pass. Number 3, before you become pregnant, learn how to protect yourself and your child from serious diseases. First, talk to your healthcare professional to make sure you're up to date on all your vaccines. It's important to keep an accurate record of your vaccinations. Check out the 7 tips in today's newsletter for important information you should know about maternal vaccines. Number 4, Atatiana Jefferson, a 28-year-old black woman, was murdered by former Fort Worth police officer Aaron Dean inside her home in October 2019 while playing video games with her 8-year-old nephew, Zion Carr. Zion will now receive a $3.5 million settlement from Fort Worth after witnessing his aunt's fatal shooting. According to a federal lawsuit filed by Zion's mom, Amber Carr, Zion suffered from anxiety, terror, and agony, as well as severe and extreme mental and emotional distress from witnessing his aunt's death. Number 5. What is symbolic about Jesus being born in a stable and placed in a manger? Well, first, let's start with what's a manger? A manger, crib, or sometimes called a trough, is a structure used to feed large farm animals. It usually is made of stone or wood and can be found in stables, caves, or anywhere animals are housed. The word manger comes from the French word manger, to eat, and the Latin word mander, to chew. Read more about mangers in today's newsletter. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Respecting yourself is the beginning of being respected by others. All right. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with our social justice contributor, Coy Malone, as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, the American Heart Association and Black Health Matters. Barbara Scotia College, an HBCU in Concord, North Carolina, needs our help. The What You Need to Know team is asking supporters, alumni, and friends of Barbara Scotia to help them meet their immediate and pressing needs by donating to help Barbara Scotia rise. Please join the donors from around the world who are stepping up to save one of the nation's oldest HBCUs. And please visit SybilWilkes.com for more information. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.